couple of days ago, I watched Five Nights at Freddy's 2, and I wanted to take a moment to talk about my full experience with the movie. There's quite a lot to say. Some parts really surprised me, some felt a bit off, and a few moments were actually better than I expected. I've been following the FNAF series for a long time, so seeing how this movie expands the story and the atmosphere was really interesting. In this video, I'm going to go over what I think the movie did well and what didn't work for me. So, if you've seen this movie or just curious about whether it's worth watching, let's break it down together. By the way, there will be spoilers in this video, so if you haven't seen the movie yet, you might want to watch it first. So I actually went to see it on December 5th, on the first screening in Poland. So I got to experience it fresh with everyone else seeing it for the first time. The premiere in the USA was just a day before, so I made sure to stay away from TikTok, YouTube, and all social media to avoid any spoilers before watching it myself. What made it even cooler was the audience. There were so many people dressed up as characters from FNAF, which really added to the experience and made it feel like a big event. Since I was at the very first screening, the cinema had a lot of special FNAF merchandise, like the themed popcorn buckets and caps. I decided to go with the caps shaped like Toy Freddy's head, which looks so good and detailed. But the popcorn bucket didn't appeal to me that much. So I had my Toy Freddy cap and popcorn ready, and then I headed into the theater to watch the movie. It was really exciting to see FNAF 2 on the big screen, especially at the first screening in Poland. And the full vibe made it feel even more special. The theater I was in was actually pretty quiet. People didn't scream during the certain scenes. Sometimes there were a few laughs here and there, and that was it. I really liked that because I'm not a fan of when people yell and ruin the movie experience for everyone else. It made watching much more enjoyable and immersive. After watching the movie, I felt a bit sad that it was already over. I really enjoyed the experience. It was kind of bittersweet to leave the theater knowing the movie has ended. I really liked the designs of the animatronics in the movie. They looked very clean and detailed. If I had to choose a favorite, I'd probably go with Circus Baby, which completely surprised me. But of course, my all-time favorite character from the series is still Toy Freddy, so he's always going to have a special place for me. One thing I wasn't a big fan of was the design of the puppet when it was inside someone. It looked more like some kind of clown than the character I expected. That part really didn't work for me, even though I liked the most of the other animatronics designs. I really liked the animatronics fight at the end. It came as a complete surprise and was really exciting to watch. But sadly, as a result, the animatronics left the pizzeria, causing them to die. Not exactly die, but their souls were finally freed after years of being trapped inside the smelly animatronics. Before leaving, Golden Freddy warned Mike that someone will be back stronger than ever, which is probably Springtrap. We actually see him in the credits scene when three people are looking for prompts for the haunted house. So this means we will get Five Nights at Freddy's 3, probably in 2027. Speaking of the credit scenes, there were actually two. I ended up missing the second one. It was a message from Henry to Mike, warning him that Marionette is still out there and coming for him. At the very end, there were some sample sounds which could suggest that Henry might have died. It wasn't shown clear, so we'll probably get the answer in the third movie. Also, there was a character that most people didn't expect. Michael Afton. Like in the game, he was portrayed as a villain in the movie, determined to continue his father's legacy. At the very end, one thing that really frustrated me was that after everything, Mike got angry at Vanessa. After everyone left, leaving Vanessa alone, the puppet possessed her, and just like that, the movie was over. It left me with a strong sense of unfinished business and served a clear cliffhanger, making me really curious what happens next. Honestly, I don't really understand why this movie got such a bad reviews. From my perspective, it wasn't perfect, but a lot of people seem to have rated it much lower than it deserved. I think some of the critics don't really match what I expected. I genuinely enjoyed it, and it gave me a lot of moments that I liked as a FNAF fan. I'm really excited for the third movie, which probably will come out in 2027. But for now, that's all from me. It's been great sharing my thoughts with you, and I'd love to hear your opinion in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.